on the channel, we go across the Gamerverse with the Marvel Legends Gamerverse, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today, we go to the Gamerverse wave, we go to the Marvel Legends, we go to Spider-Man 2, we go to Miles Morales. But for all your Miles Morales needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. Gotta get the deal out there, and it's exactly where old Miles Morales came from, and this one's an interesting one. And of course, we're going to do it like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. But this is an interesting one, as we've seen this basically before. We got a few new bells and whistles, and voila, you got a new figure. And this one might not be for everybody if you have prior versions of Miles Morales, but as we do know, Miles, his stock is on the rise. A lot of people looking for his figures. This is another shot at some of the older ones, with a few bells and whistles, a few little changes, and we'll of course compare these later on in this very video. But let's take a look at the packaging on this one first, see what all the fuss is about, and there's always some fuss with Miles Morales. As I said, my kids, my daughters, that is their Spider-Man. That's who they think of when they think of Spider-Man first. An interesting changing of the guard, like a young Bob Dylan sang about in 1983, maybe, Street Legal album. I don't know, if somebody fact check it. Sounds good. Sounds good. But there it is, old Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, of course. Plastic-free packaging still going on for now, but looking good. Miles Morales. On the side, there's a little glamour shot. Little video game shot, how about that? And you guys know I'm not a gamer. Man, I would love to be a gamer. I just need to figure it out. It's all passed me by. I want to say PS2 was maybe the last thing. Maybe I had a PS3. I can't even remember. It's been a long time since I've had time to play video games. I have nothing against it. I wish I had the time. There is zero time for me, but I would love it with that AEW Fight Forever game. That's got me going. I'm ready for that. If it's like the old Virtual Pro games, No Mercy, WrestleMania, Revenge, man, I would love to play that. But maybe one day, just have to figure it out. Have to figure out everything I need. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure one of you guys and gals, somebody out there could help me out with it, I'm sure. Show me what I need to buy, what I need to do. Can't be that hard. Can't be that hard. But there it is. We're going to show both sides. But let's show the back. How about the back? There you go. A lot of extra accessories with this one. A lot of jibber jabber on the bottom. Kind of is what it is. But I don't think it says anything special. Don't think so, at least. Uh-oh, I should cut him out. Didn't pre-cut the box like I normally do. I usually pre-cut it, but got ahead of myself. But Miles Morales coming out of the old package, little Spider-Man style first. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. Uh-oh, parchment paper. Parchment paper. It's coming for you. Watch out for the parchment paper. And we got Miles locked in there. Cardboard. See you later. Goodbye. Nothing else in the box. See you later. Goodbye. And then we get the parchment paper. Oh, everybody loves the parchment paper. It'll be interesting to see when they go back to plastic packaging. Will the parchment paper survive? See you later. That's a good question. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh boy, we got lots of hands. Give him a hand. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And then when you get Miles Morales, very small figure here. That is one thing to take note of course, with this version of Spider-Man. Bam. See you later off the screen. There it is. All right, we got Miles Morales out of the package there. Let's take a look at these accessories. What's going on here? Let's start with the hands. All kinds of hands action here. Getting a little handsy with Miles Morales. We got an open hand and a fisted hand right out of the package. We're here for that. Then we do get a fisted hand and an open hand to match those right there. So we're here for that all day. And then we get the old I love you brother hands here. The old Spider-Man hands, very accustomed. Always have to have these with Spider-Man, of course. Looking good. It looks like it's the red and black attack with Miles Morales here. That's the color scheme with this figure, of course, from the Gamerverse. All the Gamerverse in Spider-Man 2. Then we get the effect pieces hands. We've seen these in the past as well. Kind of that bluish, translucent color going on. Looking really nice. Got some of that webbing. Webbing's not what it is. Kind of like flame effects, lightning effects. I don't know what you want to call it, but we got those coming off the old blue hands. Looking good. We're here for that. So tons of hands with this one. And then we get a cat because, hey, why not? Got to have a cat here. And I believe this is the exact same cat we saw with Miss Marvel. Somebody fact check that one. I think we've seen this before. Getting the reuse out of there. But it is a cat accessory. Now, once again, never played this game. Not sure what happens with this cat. Not sure what's going on there. I'm sure there's more than meets the eye like a young Transformer about this. But it is a little nice cat accessory. One of those things used with your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, used with your Marvel Legends, used with your G.I. Joe. You can get some use out of this cat if you wanted to. Perfectly good cat, no articulation, nothing going on. Definitely a cat all day long, though, that is for sure. Now we get down to old Miles Morales, and once again, like a young Iron Maiden, feel like I've been here before. Very similar to a prior version of Miles Morales. I forget what Build-A-Figure wave it was. We also, I think, got another GameStop exclusive of this Miles Morales in translucent blue. We'll pull these out, and I guess I can pull them out right now. Figure out the differences. Of course, here's that translucent one. A very cool figure. I really do like this one. Definitely feels a little bit different. You could actually put these effect pieces on his hands here and give him a little bit more pizzazz if you wanted to. So I guess between these figures, you could use a little bit different stuff if you really wanted to. But that's the translucent one. Really like that one. But then we had this one. Now, we've seen these hand effects. Same ones we saw in blue. Now we have them in yellow here on this prior version. So feel like I've been here before, a little deja vu, like I did say. And it looks to be a very similar sculpt here. Very similar figure, as you can imagine. We got a few different paint lines going on. The old one's got a little red on the back of the shoe. None of that going on this one. We do got lining on the side of the arms here in red. It's all black on this side. Same kind of shoulder gauntlets going on. A little bit more black on the new one. Head seems to be the same from what I'm seeing here. The neck and the shoulders all are the same. A little bit bigger emblem, maybe, but barely. And a little bit brighter on the prior one. A little bit duller color on this one, I would say, is the difference there. But it seems like the body is the exact same. Legs looking the exact same. So, once again, similar but different. A lot of people, if you have this one, you could probably pass on this one. Or if you have multiple shelves, multiple displays of Miles Morales, you can do that. You can mix and match, move some things around if you really needed to. It would have been nice to have an extra head here. I'm not sure in the game, does he take his cowl, his mask off? I would assume he would. Would have been nice to have a regular Miles Morales head to really make these feel a little bit different. Apparently not in the cards here. But let's look at this figure here. It does feel good. It is a Spider-Man figure after all. It does feel good in hand. It's a nice small figure. Very cool articulation with the shoulder, butterfly shoulders, arms going all the way around. A bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Keep a track at home there. When you get the hands back and forth, side to side. Hands, of course, removable as we did see. Plenty of head movement on this one. Tons of up, tons of down, side to side, all around. All kinds of head movement for old Miles Morales here. Looking good. You do get those big old Spider-Man splits if you need to. Of course, he does have the ab crunch for some extra articulation. You got that. You do got a thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Oh my gosh, the tightest knees in the Spider-Verse, that's for sure. But you do got double jointed pinless knees there, ankles back and forth, side to side. So plenty of different articulation here. It, of course, is Spider-Man. You got to have that articulation, no doubt about it. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Of course, use discount code Kyle. Of course, save 10% at ringside collectibles, of course, for your stand, and he does fit on there. But an interesting figure here. Maybe not for everybody, like I said. If you already have the prior versions, I could see saying, you know what, I probably don't need this one here. But if you have multiple shelves, you have a Gamerverse shelf, an Into the Spider-Verse shelf, a regular Spider-Man shelf, there's different places you could put this throughout. You definitely could do that. But I do like the articulation on this guy. I do like how he feels in hand. Very nice, tight joints. Definitely is Miles Morales. There's no doubt about it. I guess you could think it's Spider-Man, but it is Miles Morales' Spider-Man right here. But a good figure. Is it great? I guess that's up to interpretation out there. And like I said, if you had the prior version, you could probably get away with skipping on this one. But it depends how big of a fan. If you're a completionist, all that kind of stuff, you might need to pick this one up. So the verdict's in your hand. Is it a pickup? Is it a pass? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this figure. If it's a definitely for you or definitely not for you. And answer the cat question too. Somebody's got the answer to that cat question. Stick it in the comments for me. Don't forget to like this video. You made it this far. You might as well. Always helps the channel. Make sure you subscribe to this very YouTube channel, as we got videos every single day and then some. And don't forget about the Patreon channel for even more access to early access to videos. More access to early access. Yes, you heard it here first. We got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of content over on the Patreon channel. And I do appreciate your support over there if you're a member of the old Patreon. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to hit me up, follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Miles Morales, I'm Kyle. And I'll see you guys all real soon.